Good morning students, this is a continuation of earlier video. So let's start. A cylinder has a height 20 centimeter, area of circular cross section is 74 centimeter square. Work out the volume of this cylinder. What is volume of it's a prism. So volume of any prism is base area into height. Here I know the base area is nothing but cross section area, which is 74 into height is 20. So when you multiply 2 4 8 1480 centimeter cube is the volume. Clear? Next. Cylinder A is mathematically similar to cylinder B. Now A and B are mathematically similar. The height of cylinder A is 10 centimeter and its surface area is 440 is the area of it, and surface area of B is 3960. Area of A. Height of the cylinder B. So this height I need to find out. When area is given, can I find the scale factor? Yes, so let me consider area of B by area of A is k square. I want the heights, so height of B by height of A equal to k. Only for the area you get k square. For the ratio of their sides you get only k. If you have understood this sum is easy. Get k from here, replace it here, you get the height. That's it. So area of B is 3960 by 440 equal to k square. So k square equal to 9, so k is 3. Just replace it here. Height of B by height of A is 10 equal to 3. That means height of B equal to 10 into 3 is 30 centimeters. It's easy, right? If you have understood. Yes. Now next sum. The diagram shows a square based pyramid ABCD. The diagonals of a square meet at M. ABCD is a square based pyramid, so each side is 12. Diagonals are meeting at M. AB equal to BC equal to 12, EM equal to 9. The vertical height is given as 9. Calculate the angle between EC and ABCD of the pyramid. EC means EC. The common vertex is C. So from E I need to drop a perpendicular to ABCD, which is already done, which is this one. So this point should be joined to the common vertex, which is C. So this angle I need to find out now. Theta. If I get this, then I can use trigonometry and find out this. This will be half of the entire thing. So the entire thing will be equal to AC square will be equal to 12 square plus 12 square. That means AC equal to 12 root 2 you get. So now MC is nothing but half of AC. So AC by 2. So 12 root 2 by 2 equal to 6 root 2. So now for this angle, this becomes opposite, this becomes adjacent. So opposite by adjacent is tan theta. 9 by 6 root 2. So theta equal to tan inverse 9 by 6 root 2, which will give you 46.6. Okay. Look at next sum. Simon records the height, head centimeter of 200 sunflowers in his garden. The cumulative frequency diagram shows this information. Find the number of these sunflowers that have a height of more than, you need to understand the word more than 160 centimeters. So at 160 height, draw on this line, so it becomes around 120. He said more than 160 means the above this you need to take, this part. So which is total is 200. 200 minus 120 will give me 80. So that is the answer. Had it been less here, my answer would have been 120. That difference you should be aware of. Now next, Sue records the heights h centimeter of 200 flowers in her garden. The cumulative frequency table shows this information. On the grid above, draw another cumulative frequency diagram to show this information. To draw the cumulative frequency, you need points. Points are nothing but upper limit comma cumulative frequency. So here upper limit is given as 100 and cumulative frequency is given as 0. For this it is 110 and 20. For this it is 120 and 48. For this it is 130 and 100. For this it is 140 and 140. For this it is 150 and 172. For this it is 160 and 188. For this it is 170 and 200. Now let us show all these points on the graph. First point is 100, 0 will be here. Next is 110 and 20. 110 is here, 20 is here. Next is 120 and 48. That will come roughly over here. Next is 130 and 100. 130, 100 is over here. Next is 140, 140. 140, 140 is over here. Next is 150, 172. 150 and 172 will be in the graph. You can see exactly here, it's a rough diagram. 160 and 188 will be somewhere around here, and 170 and 200 will be here. So draw the graph. How do you get? Next, what else is he asking? Work out the difference between the median heights of Simon sunflower and Sue sunflowers. Middle of 200 is 100. So at 100, if I draw this one, so how much do I get? Around 130 height, and for this height is around 156 I get. So that difference is 156 minus 130. So I get 26, which is my answer. Did you understand? He is asking for the difference, so I subtracted. Now the next one. In 1 week, Neha spends X hours cooking and Y hours cleaning. The time she spends cleaning is at least equal to the time she spends cooking. This can be written like this, already done for you. She spends no more than 16 hours in total cooking and cleaning. So it's a total, that means X plus Y. Not more than, that means less than. Equal to can come. He said only the condition is it should not be more than 16. She spends at least 4 hours cooking. Cooking variable is X. At least, so greater than or equal to 4. Write down two more inequalities in X and Y showing this information. So the two inequalities are, and other one is greater than or equal to 4. Clear? Yeah, next. Complete the diagram to show the three inequalities. State the unwanted region. Shade the unwanted region. Okay. Now let us start drawing. If I want to draw for X plus Y equal to 16, points I need. So directly when X is 0, Y I get 16. If Y is 0, X is 16. 2 points are enough for me to draw the straight line. So the points are 0, 16 or 16, 0. Where will 0, 16 come? Here. And 16, 0 here. So join them. So write, equation of this line is X plus Y less than or equal to 16. Now other line is X equal to 4. How will that line be? At 4 you will get a straight line. You will get a vertical line. This is the line X greater than or equal to 4. Now look at the method. Method is change the inequality first. X less than or equal to 4. So for this line, less than or equal to 4 is here or here? Is it this side or is it this side? Take any point here, 0, 0. Place it in this. Is 0 less than or equal to 4? Yes. So this side of this line should be shaded. Next, for this line, change the inequality. It becomes now x plus y greater than or equal to 16. So for this line, this side should be shaded or this side should be shaded. How do you decide? Take again the same point 0, 0. Place it here. Is 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 16? No. So don't shade this side, shade the other side. Because this side value did not satisfy my inequality. Now the sum is done. Shade the unwanted region. So we have shaded all the unnecessary part. Neha receives $10 for each hour she spends cooking. For cooking she is getting $10. And $8 for each hour she spends cleaning. Work out the largest amount she could receive. What could be the largest amount? In this region you need to choose a point. If I choose this point or this point, how much is this point? It's 4 comma let us say 11. If I choose 4 comma 11, how much will I get? 4 into 10 plus 8 into 11, which will be 40 plus 88, which is 128. Let me try with other point. If I choose this point, this is 8 comma 8. So it becomes 8 into 10, because for cooking she is getting $10 plus 8 into 8. So it is 80 plus 64. So this is 144. Don't get carried away by the highest point. For this point you are getting the largest amount. So this is the answer, $144. Most students get carried away, they take this point. This will be wrong. He clearly mentioned it has to be the largest. For this point you are getting the largest amount, so that is the answer. Okay, this paper is completed. Thank you.